Chambers County Public Schools. And today I'd like to give an end of the week report because we had many things going on this week. For instance, the grab and go has totaled for all schools that are involved, 147 of them. We got up to 400,000 grab and go lunches. Also, electronic devices have totaled 35,000. So we have definitely been giving many of our children what they need. Now, meanwhile, the Census 2020 has been happening with staff member Conchita Canty-Jones, myself, and Dr. Noreen Dollard. We've been distributing stickers. We will be anyway next week. Stickers that remind parents to fill out the survey, and we're going to go ahead and give the children coloring books. This will be given to those schools that we feel like need to have a little bit of incentive to fill out their census. And we're reminded that as Florida gets involved with this census survey, $900 billion of grants can be afforded, medical assistance programs, the food stamp program, the Pell Grant program, National School Lunch Program. All the monies that are given to these federal programs come as a result of the Census 2020. So we really want to pay attention to getting our community to fill it out. Next, this week we got into Black History. As a former AP teacher and teacher of history, I feel like we need to have a incentive to put the African American studies up a notch. Luckily and coincidentally, Fred Hearns, who is a local Florida historical educator, had approached me and also wanted to look at expanding and enriching African American studies. So we got together and I said, Fred, why don't I go get the experts in our district, put them together, and you put together some African Americans who would definitely have some input, and let's see what we can do with the African American studies. So today we put together a plan of what we would like to do. Hopefully next year we'll have a brain bowl, which means we're going to have the students, the African American students and others, compete against each other to really show their analysis and their factual information of the culture, the events, and the historical people that made the greatness of the African American history. And even better than that, we thought the winners could receive a scholarship. So we're looking forward to that for next year. And our superintendent is very excited about it, and he will be joining us for the next meeting in 2 weeks. I thought also that we had, or at least I have read, the AP had a African American Studies class, and we're going to look into offering that as well. We're reminded at Chamberlain, for example, we have a pre-AP class in algebra, but I'm going to let Eric Bergholm and the experts that we have in our district try to come up with some more enrichment and certainly more engaging curriculum in the elementary and middle school grades. High schools right now, we have about 13 that have African American studies, and we have 26 high schools. So we have some ways to go to improve. So I want to thank again Fred Hearns for bringing this forward. Also, when we did the electronic devices, as we all have seen, there is a digital divide. Many families cannot afford Wi-Fi and or do not have an electronic device like a laptop. So we purchased these laptops. Many of them haven't been given out yet, but they will. And now we're thinking about putting together in our district hotspots. So for example, our full service centers at Just and Sanchez, originally they were set up for computer use, as a food pantry, a place where parents can go with their children, and really get what they need. So why don't we turn those places into hotspots and let the parents bring the kids there for free Wi-Fi? And then why don't we think about opening up hotspots in Waimama, in Ruskin, in Dover, and Gibsonton, those areas where there's high need, and also in West Tampa and East Tampa in the inner city areas. So what we want to do, and Addison Davis, our superintendent, is very excited, is to really commit to the high needs community, that we are there for them and we will find ways for all students to be having the equity to be engaged technologically. And certainly we have a lot to do, but I believe free Wi-Fi will help greatly. So this is the first of a series of end of the week, just kind of calibrating what we've done and where we're at. And I think we'll do this at the end of each week. But school board members are working in the community, albeit remotely, and so we will continue to do what we need to do to bring our children a full-fledged educational trajectory as the coronavirus expands, sadly. Have a great weekend, and I'll be with you. Actually, on Monday, I'm going to give you the updates from the superintendent. He'll have some more, and we'll look forward to what he has to say on Monday. Have a great weekend. Bye.